Ellen.
And I'm Luke, welcome to the show of the weekend.
You're looking a bit nervous. Is everything cool?
Yeah, it's just out, you know, last week we learned that Luigi is a deadly sniper now. But made me reflect on some of the things that I've said about him in the past.
Question 3. We all know Luigi as Mario's
Luigi,
loved, but often overlooked brother. Yikes. Well, maybe you'll be finally going to... Oh God, what's that?
Spare me, oh green one!
Have you seen Luke? I wanted to show him this cool new cat toy.
Oh, he's just cowering in fear.
Oh well, more cat toy for us. Go get it! She's having fun.
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
So I think I managed to evade Sniper Luigi.
Just about.
A life ahead of me looking over my shoulder. There he is, rising out of the ocean. So let's talk about something that doesn't involve any cartoonish characters doling out needless sniping violence.
Yeah.
Splatoon 2!
Yay!
It's been out for a few weeks now. I have been playing it so much that I've forgotten to eat. I really love it. Do you like it?
It's really good.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You know, you're a kid now, you're a squid
You're
now.
a squid now.
It's great.
Now you're a kid, now you're a squid.
I only finally reached the level 4 needed to kind of like get all the new different equipment. So like when you first start, you're just kind of given the noob weapon and you don't have any special abilities and you're like, why is everyone really easily beating me? Oh, this is why.
That said, the Splattershot Junior, the first
It's
gun.
pretty good.
Yeah, and I
pretty
see some people on higher levels like still using that,
Yeah?
I think.
Yeah.
I think all the weapons are pretty fairly balanced.
They are.
I don't think there are any that in the right hands cannot be devastatingly inky.
Like my weapon of choice is the roller.
That's what I was going to guess you'd say,
Yeah.
the roller.
It's so good.
Yeah, and when you get it, it feels like such a quantum leap in terms of what you can do.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to the thing that I love the most about Splatoon 2 is that it's
Rolling over other people.
I was going to say playing the objective.
Yeah. That's the
Rolling
thing.
over other people. Also good.
That is why
Don't roll me!
Playing the objective, it's really good because then you can just cover so much
Yeah.
in less time. Like everyone else is having a big firefight and you're just like in the corner going, I'm
You're just
getting
like,
all
you
of this
idiots.
paint."
Cleaning up.
Ink your base, guys.
Ink your base, people, come on.
There was an amazing moment as well. I was actually playing last night where I was following another person on from another team with their roller, so they were painting and I was just painting over.
If you've not played Splatoon, it's very simple. The objective in Turf War, which is by far and away like the core of the game, there are other modes, but it is the proper actual thing of the game. You just have to cover more of the level in your team's ink than the other team. And what I really love about that objective is it means that if you want, you can never fight anyone, you can focus on just inking. I think you get way more points, or at least points faster.
If you're on the winning team as well.
Yeah, if you're on the winning team,
you get a huge bonus and stuff.
It pays to play the objective.
Yeah,
to
because that's the only way you
spray
win.
ink.
You can have one team that like just completely destroys the other team in terms of they splat them. That's you know, so when you kill them, you've splattered someone.
Splatted.
You can have the most splats in a team, but if you've not done enough inking, you still lose.
It's all
so
for
you've got
naught.
to play the objective.
Just spraying out ink is so easy and so accessible that really I think anyone can pick it up and make a huge contribution to a match.
Yeah.
Which is just not a thing in most multiplayer games.
No. Apart from in like Battlefield, you get rewarded way more for playing the objective.
Yeah.
And I like the games that focus on that more.
Yeah.
Because it just means that you're not turning up into a map and then dead. You know, because people aren't just focusing on trying to like murder everyone straight away. And it does mean that you can kind of practice, eventually get a little bit better to the point where you are like kind of ink, got rid of you. Yeah.
I got sort of reasonably far out. I want to say 13, something like that. As I was getting higher and it started matching me with more and more experienced players, I was finding that with the roller, I was just suddenly finding that I was kind of boxed in and had no ink trail to sort of escape into. I've started to rub up against like proper good, like really serious, but like sometimes I'll do a match and I'm just like, what is happening? It's like being at the bottom of Mount Olympus and I'm just watching the gods spray ink at each other and I'm at the bottom with my roller like, nobody notice me. I started doing the ranked. When you get to a high enough level, you can go into the ranked matches, which are different game modes, and then it gets very intense. It's like, you go in there and it's just like, inky carnage everyone's splatting. And you're just paralysed at the spawn point, just surveying it.
Inky Carnage sounds like a cool band name.
Inky Carnage. Speaking of band names, how good is the music in Splatoon 2?
Oh, it's really, really, really good. I really love the music. One thing I really like as well is a random thing that they have in the loading menu. If you press any of the buttons, it alters the music. You can either make something sound like really cool and remixed, or you can make it sound really nightmarish by just pressing all the buttons at once. Nintendo, if you need the acoustic version.
We're so cheap. So cheap.
So cheap.
Incredible savings for you, Miyamoto. But I love the music all the way through. I like how it really like peps you up when when it changes
It's
to
like
the last minute
fast.
and it's. Yeah, the fact that it's all about controlling turf and spraying ink means that right up to the last minute, a game is usually very tense. There are very
really close.
Yeah, it's really rare to get a game where you're just being completely destroyed or when you're completely destroying the other team.
And I like the little cats.
Oh yeah, the little cats who do the scores
like
at the end.
The good guys
yeah.
and the bad guys. You're always the good guys.
Took me a while to realise you're always the good guys.
Yeah.
As I understand it, the game is basically unchanged from Splatoon, like apart from in some things like the new weapons and some of the new game modes. I know that Pearl and Marina are new.
I love them. I like the little chat shows.
Yeah.
It's really quite sweet.
I love them both. My understanding is that the wider Splatoon fandom loves Marina but doesn't like Pearl.
Well, Pearl is like, she's the little one that sits in the chair. And
Yeah, she's got
like,
more of an attitude. She's got more of an attitude.
She's all like peppy but with attitude.
She's like Bridget.
Whereas the other one's like, I'm just gonna do my cool remix.
Yeah.
She's got the coolest hair, the cool tentacle,
Such
because
cool
she's
hair.
got like the little suction cup on it.
I also love how when it introduces the levels, it's in time with it goes.
Usually it's like, here's all these updates, but we're gonna do it in this cute little TV thing.
I saw one that was like, there's a new patch, and Pearl's like, this is a game changer. And Marine's like, well, they literally changed the game. So. There's an almost alarming amount of like meta drama that you sort of pick up in when you're like roaming around the plaza. Like, I don't know if
Well, there was the mayo ketchup.
The mayo ketchup. It's this very sort of like fast-moving kind of like mini social network ecosystem.
Yeah.
And that's.
And you can say that
fun.
someone's fresh. You know, keep it fresh.
Yes. I'm so happy with the shoes I have in the game at the moment as well. Really happy with them. We'll have footage of them. I think you'll all agree.
I do have a pretty cool hat that is very
nice.
Andy-esque. He pulls off a very good flat, like kind of
A
flat brim
snapped
cap.
back, I think they're called.
Yes. So yeah, I think Andy would want to steal my kid's hat.
That makes me sound terrible.
How many people have I heard that from? I think Andy wants to steal my kid's hat. It slightly bugs me how you can't change you've only got one like loadout.
You can't change it in between matches, and that's really annoying.
It's annoying, isn't it?
You just have to come out completely.
But with that minor caveat aside,
Yeah, love it. It's great.
Cool game.
I'm playing the hell out of it.
Well, from one animal, the squid, to another animal, the hedgehog, now it's time to talk about Sonic Mania, which is out next week. I don't know about you guys, but I have Sonic Mania.
Oh dear.
Sonic Mania.
Oh dear.
To say there's nothing that can be done.
There's no cure.
Get my affairs in order.
To you, Ellen, I leave all of these quiz questions. This mint condition Sonic the Comic. It is Andy's, and yet it is in my will, go figure. And from 1993, it is
Wow.
the first Sonic the Comic. Just so that you take this quiz seriously for once, I'm going to place it here to remind you of the gravity of what we're discussing. Sonic Mania, think of the comic, is out next week, bringing the famous blue hedgehog back for another round of retro platforming, one that hopes to wash away the bad taste of some of the recent Sonic games with soapy 90s faithful nostalgia. One of the most interesting things about Sonic Mania is that it features massive cooperation with developers of Sonic fan games, i.e. the game is built very much by Sonic fans. Now I know, Ellen, that you are a huge Tomb Raider fan.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Sonic fan. I would have been like, I don't
Ellen, you have talked so often about your love for the Sonic franchise.
Gotta go fast.
That's how Sonic says it. His famous phrase, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Ellen, if I asked you to create a new entry in the Tomb Raider series as a fan, what would that game be like?
Ooh.
That's right.
Kart racer.
Yeah.
Racer.
Tomb Racer. Well, you had the bit in, I think it was 3, where she had in the...
A go-kart shop. No? Okay.
No.
Sorry.
In the grounds.
A go-kart track.
Yeah.
Yay! Cool.
But it was a quad bike track, actually, because she's like a, proper adventurer. She's not like me.
Fine.
I think I would basically make a mixture between, because I really like the new Tomb Raider games,
Sure.
but I wanted to raid some blooming tombs.
Is that too much to ask?
Please.
Jeez. Talk about going off the rails.
I think, yeah.
Terrible franchise these days.
No, it's really good. It's really good.
I love
It's
those games.
great story. I want more puzzle solving. I like the fact that in the newer games there are still lots of little puzzles to solve, and that's great.
But it's more of an Uncharted style roller coaster ride.
Exactly. You've got more of the combat, which is great, and I'm really good at pulling off those headshots. Thank you very much. I like that it gives you the stealth option, because you never really had that before in other games, so I'd keep that.
You have those optional puzzle teams.
Yeah, I want them to not be optional. I want you to go into different rooms and have to solve a puzzle.
Less freedom. Guys, here's
I
the
want
pitch.
way more of those puzzles, because I think those are the most impressive things. Like, some of them could, like in previous games, could be a little bit obtuse, and you have to look up a walkthrough or whatever.
Yeah.
But make it kind of very intuitive. Some of the puzzles from the newer game were a little bit more like that. But I just like more.
And in 1 or 2 sentences, what's the plot?
Oh gosh.
Someone you want to see come back from an old game, an unresolved storyline.
Oh, the thing is, a lot of things got really well tied up, like Natler and all that sort of stuff. I would like Amanda to come back, her be like, Lara, there's a problem. We've got to go do a thing and go fix it. And
Keep that dialogue in.
Perhaps have it like how Uncharted The Lost Legacy is looking,
Yeah.
where you've got the two of them working together. Because Amanda has like special powers and Lara Croft is a badass, and kind of have them working together.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Good answer, Ellen. Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix,
Squeenix.
get on it. Ellen, over the years, Sonic the Hedgehog has made many friends, including Knuckles and Tails, who are playable characters in Sonic Mania. But not every Sonic character can become a household name. Ellen, can you tell me which of the following are not Z-list Sonic characters?
Okay.
Some of these are made up.
Okay.
Which ones are they?
Okay, I'm looking forward to this.
Knack the Weasel, Charmy Bee, Styx the Badger, SBO the Chameleon. Should I keep going, or do you need a minute? Give it a minute. At first I misread it, I thought it was Ezio, but it's SBO.
Okay, well I know that's a real one now.
I misread it in my head, maybe. Damn it! Oh, Luke. Curse your idiocy. Okay, didn't even finish them. Mighty the Armadillo, Jet the Hawk, Mott the Hoople. No, that's not one. Wave the Swallow. Should we go one at a time?
Yeah.
Knack
So how many of these are real? Or is
I
it
can't,
you've not
can't
said?
tell you.
Okay.
Can't tell you. Knack the Weasel,
I don't think so. I think you thought it up because of Knack the game.
Charmy Bee.
I think that's a Luke. That's a Luke.
Okay, that's another one made up by me. SBO the Chameleon.
Yeah.
That's real, I portrayed that. Styx the Badger.
I think that's probably real.
Mighty the Armadillo.
No.
I think
that's fake.
You think that's fake, okay. Jet the Hawk.
I think that's fake.
Okay. And Wave the Swallow.
I think that's probably real. I don't know, just to try and balance it out.
Well, Ellen, thank you for your answers. It was a trick question. They are all Sonic characters.
Charmy Bee!
Charmy Bee! You don't remember Charmy Bee? Oh, I love Charmy Bee.
That just sounds like something you'd make up.
I've got a Charmy Bee lunchbox. Charmy Bee's first appearance was in Knuckles Chaotix. Charmy Bee appeared in Sonic Heroes, a cameo in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Do you want to know a Charmy Bee quote?
Go on.
Oh flower, pretty flower, show your face and I'll sting you.
Jesus!
Hey, I'm just on the Sonic wiki here. But no, they are all real.
You Ellened me.
I suppose in a way, yes. I did. Well done though, Ellen. As a bonus, which of those species was Sonic nearly going to be?
Armadillo. Probably.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very good. Very, very good.
Defensive shell.
Defensive shell. Attack horns. Ellen.
Yeah.
Sonic Mania was announced on the game's 25th anniversary, celebrating the origins of this hedgehog that today we all call friend. But Sonic was nearly very different. I love writing these. Thanks to disagreements between Sega in Japan and Sega US. What, according to one documentary that I watched, was one thing about Sonic that made the stateside team initially wary?
He was a blue hedgehog that went really fast.
Can you narrow that down?
He was blue.
Use of sexual swear words.
Are you going with he was blue?
Yeah.
Okay. In actual fact, according to this one documentary I watched, Sega US were initially wary because Sonic was a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Because hedgehogs are not native to the US.
No.
And no one was sure what one was. And we're not
You're
saying...
missing out.
I know.
Hedgehogs are like so cute. Have you seen one eat a grape?
I had no idea that hedgehogs were...
They're really cute.
I had no idea that hedgehogs were not like a thing native. I'm sure that people in the US know what a hedgehog is, but I had no idea that you couldn't just like see one. What drinks the milk that you put down in the...
Shouldn't give hedgehogs milk. They're actually
give it.
lactose intolerant.
Don't give them milk, guys. Come on, for God's sake. I never did that. So
Good.
that's big. But I didn't know it was a bad thing. I just didn't
Yeah.
want them to have any treats.
Thank you, Japan, for educating Americans on what a hedgehog is.
Again, I'm getting this all off this one documentary I watched on YouTube. So if it turns out that there are loads of hedgehogs and you all knew what hedgehogs were pre-1990, then don't write in. Okay, as a bonus, Ellen, would you like to know some more other things about Sonic that did not make the final cut of the character?
Yes, please.
Originally, Sonic had fangs. Sensible edit, I think we can all agree.
There's a little hedgehog.
He thirsted for blood. Sonic was originally in a rock band. The first prototype of the game, Sonic was too fast and it gave the makers motion sickness, so they actually slowed him down. So Sonic, famously fast.
Gotta go a bit fast.
Gotta go. Yeah.
Gotta go at a moderate speed.
Yeah. Gotta tone it down. Yeah, because too fast. And Sonic originally had a busty human girlfriend called Madonna who would chase him around, and they axed that from the game in what is possibly the best decision of the decade, because what the hell? There's concept art for Madonna, most ridiculous male fantasy nonsense.
Hedgehog. Hedgehog.
Where to begin? Where to begin with that? Ellen,
Yeah.
Sonic Mania isn't the only recent trip down pixely memory lane, as this summer also saw the re-release of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. At the time, you had me create my own 90s mascot, Smash Blue Whale.
Yeah.
Remember Smash the Blue Whale?
Yeah.
Viewers may remember, or if you follow us on Twitter, maybe you saw some of the amazing fan art. But Ellen, what is a 90s hero without a best friend and partner? The George to the Sharky, the Chandler to the Joey, the sister to the sister.
Oh, am I your Chandler?
Or Joey, you can be whichever one you
I
want.
want to be Chandler, he's a funny one.
Sure. Ellen,
Yeah.
we are going to make your 90s mascot, and we're going to use the same rules that you did for me. I've got a word related to the concept of moving fast, because it's Sonic, then an animal,
Yeah.
and an item of clothing / accessory, all linked to numbers.
Right.
So, Ellen, give me a number between 1 and 6 for the name.
3.
Okay,
That's so good.
sure. It's not my favourite, but good. Give me a number between 1 and 6 for the animal.
6. That's a good reaction. Great.
And give me a number between 1 and 6 for the accessory.
1.
Yeah, sort of works. Okay. Ellen, well done on creating your character, companion,
right.
and best friend to Smash the Blue Whale, Pell Mell the Sloth, who is never seen without their trademark fingerless gloves.
What the hell does pell-mell mean?
Pell Mell, it means, you know, quickly. Pell Mell. Like they were running pell mell. You've heard it before, right, Andy?
Sure.
James, back me up here. Do you want to re-roll on the name? If you don't like it, re-roll.
Yeah, I hate the name.
You don't like Pell Mell? I like it because it also sounds like it's short for Melanie, but Pell Mell is a phrase.
I'll re-roll.
Yeah, go.
What was the number I said before? It was 3.
3.
4.
Much better.
Yeah?
Toot sweet. Toot sweet the sloth. Fingerless gloves. I don't know. How's a hedgehog?
Is he like just on a rail?
Yeah.
Just on a rail. Literally can't coexist in the same space.
Sure he can. He could ride on the back of Smash Blue Whale. Hide in the mouth when he dives down for days on end or whatever. I'm not saying it'd be a happy life. All right, I'll let you re-roll the animal as well. We'll keep going until you're happy. Give me between 1 and 6.
What did I say?
You said 6 for sloth.
Okay, I'll
sure
go
you're gonna
for 3 on this one then.
3 is shark.
That's much better!
Well, you should have picked a better one to start with. Don't blame me. You're picking the numbers. Everyone likes sloths.
I love sloths!
So what's the problem?
I don't want them to drown!
They don't have to be together all the time. Maybe they mostly chat over Skype. You'd be like, hey, Smash, any leads? No, not here on the seafloor. Anything in the killer's apartment? Yes, quite a few clues here, actually, Smash. If you could surface and come to the coast, I'll meet you for a debrief. I don't know why they're solving murders as well. Sonic and Tails don't solve murders.
Oh,
Okay, Ellen.
Stitch.
So you've settled on Toot Sweet,
The shark.
with fingerless gloves. Oh no, we've changed one thing and now the gloves don't work.
Fingerless gloves.
Fingerless gloves. Of course, now it makes sense. Quickly, we need backstory for Toot Sweet the shark.
She was having a swim. There was a surfer. The shark was like, oh, what's going on there? Oh, that's cool. And then, pa-dunk, another surfer, like, hit her on the head.
Oh no!
And then she was
Not on
like,
the sensitive nose.
And then she like woke up a little bit later and she was like, ah, what's going on? What's going on? And the surfer was like, oh, you okay? Hey, I've got these gloves. I should put these on you because your fins look like they've been hurt. And
Mangled. Horribly mangled.
And I was like, oh, no, I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. And then the surfer was like, crap, there's a talking shark. And then swam away. So anyway, Toot Sweet was like, oh, whatever. And then started swimming. And it was like, whoa, I'm really fast now. And that was it.
Okay.
How did they get fast?
They got hit by a surfboard.
And basically, it turns out that there was like a super secret bit in their head that hadn't been activated.
Toot Sweet was only using
bang on their
5%
head.
of her brain.
Yeah, and suddenly
Of her
she's now
walnut-sized
a
brain.
super smart shark who can also swim real fast because it opened up all of her abilities. Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
No, good. It was good backstory.
Was
It was a backstory.
a backstory.
It was
a 90s backstory.
It was better than the Sonic one, which was he ran supersonic speed on a little
On a
treadmill,
treadmill.
and then he went blue.
Yeah.
Well, moving quickly
Yeah.
on. Let's find out what you guys have been saying. Let's swim into
to
the
the
comments.
Last week we took a virtual jaunt through some of our favourite firearms in games that don't behave like traditional guns.
What's the opposite of a gun? I'll tell you. It's a
Sword?
No, that's
Vacuum cleaner.
what? No.
Because it pulls stuff rather than firing it.
I know why you said it. Tia Thomas feels there's a spin-off to be made, Ellen. Am I sensing a top 10 vacuums in video games list? Winky emoji, cry laugh emoji, heart emoji. Oh yeah, like the one at the start of Mass Effect 2, or that bit in Dead Space where you jump from wall to wall.
No, look, I don't think that kind of vacuum, more like, you know, the one in Luigi's Mansion?
Luigi's Mansion isn't set in space, silly Ellen. And speaking of Luigi, we got first-hand experience of Luigi's lethal and now well-documented sniping abilities when Andy and I played Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Nice. Got him. Wow. Done for.
Wow, Luigi, wow.
Plenty of you had your own theories about the green-hatted angel of death, including Riley Payne, who muses, is it possible that the ghosts in Luigi's mansion are all the restless spirits of his many, many confirmed kills?
Well, that explains why he's hoovering them up.
Exactly, no loose ends. Hang on, wait, so you do understand vacuums?
Elsewhere, in last week's show of the weekend, in honour of Ark Survival Evolved, you very generously gave me the opportunity to talk about the only subject dearer to my heart than Napoleonic-era ships. Dinosaurs. Well, one of my favourite dinosaurs is Triceratops.
Yeah.
Or indeed anything in the ceratopsid family.
Plenty of you had follow-up questions on those subjects, questions which I'm sure we can agree we don't have to go into at length here today, including Awkward Spoon, who said, Luke, what dinosaur would you recommend taking on a ship? Don't you do it.
Cause of laser diet of very small vertebrates would have made it perfect for solving the rat problem on board. Big problem on T-clippers.
Finally, last week also saw you put firmly in your place, Luke, regarding your childhood struggles to finish games.
Complete Lion King, you are a garbage person. I'm sorry.
What?
No.
No, that was one of the
wasn't
hardest
easy.
platformers.
No, it
He
was
is-
easy. I did it first time.
He
I
knows.
can do this.
He knows how to hurt me.
Rented it, completed it, gave it back to Blockbuster.
Alexandra Lee reckons Andy should put his money where his mouth is. That's it. I want to see Andy complete the Lion King on the SNES. Bring us the proof, Andy. Ah.
Well, Andy, are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Go!
All right, it's been a while, but shouldn't be too much of trouble. Go. Hakuna Matata, combo bonus. And final scarf into the.
Well, that wasn't the kind of thing you normally see.
Yeah, normalish for this place.
Okay. What?
The doll is watching you.
That's okay. Get a good look, doll. Yeah, you'd like to kill me, wouldn't you?
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Please don't kill me with your brain. This worm begs mercy.
The dubstep version of The Lost Woods, yeah.
Dolls. Dolls. I'm not scared of dolls. Play with dolls.
It's okay, Luke. You're not a worm.
Don't kill me with your brain. I see it in your eyes. You can't wait to explode my mind. You're going to do it now. I'm going to build a tinfoil hat. Protect myself. We've come to the end of the show, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
We have some exciting news, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we do. At the end of September, the 21st to
21st?
the 24th,
The 24th.
is a big thing called EGX, which you may have heard of.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there all 4 days.
That's right.
And you can come say hi, and we might be doing something special on Saturday.
That's
as
right.
well.
It's going to
So
be
keep an eye out.
amazing. We're going to, all 5 of us are going to be there.
Yeah.
We'll be doing 2 fan meetups every day,
Per day.
that
We're
the
gonna
show
try
is
and meet
on.
as many of you as possible because
Yeah.
we couldn't meet you all at Res and we felt bad. So
That's right. But yeah, so it's going to be amazing. Tickets are on sale now.
Yes.
There'll be a link on the screen.
Yes.
Gosh, it's just like when we were doing Res to the End of the show. It's quite nostalgic, isn't it? Link on the screen somewhere around here. But yeah, check that out. We'll be talking a lot about it in the next few weeks. So
Yes.
get your tickets early.
yes,
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe as usual if you haven't already, and also just keep being cool, nice people, and like come say hi to us and say nice things. Please, so I can like
Please.
show my parents that I have a real job.
You don't have a real.
I do have a real job. Being said nice things.